victory. I thank you, my friend. Keep coming. Keep going up. Keep going up. Together. Victory. In the name of God. Thank you. Thank you, young boy. Thank you, Angola. I don't think I need no more introduction. I'm fired up.
And ready to go.
I'm ready to go. The current man is up. Pleasant evening to all of you who are present here this evening. Those of you who are connected to the live political meeting coming to you from the beautiful village of Blue Point here in Anguilla in the British West Indies. We are on the move. I am the Anguilla United Movement candidate for District number 3. I am poised to be the next representative for Valley North. And that I will do, represent the people of Valley North and by extension the whole of Anguilla. When I realized what the United Front was doing to this country, I decided, just like Moses, that I will not stay in Pharaoh's house to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. So therefore, I decided to come out to represent all of you, the people of Anguilla.
Thank God you did, my brother.
I decided that I would come out of Pharaoh's house because the people of this country was suffering. Only a few was benefiting from the development. I bring to this movement 26 years of dedicated service to the people of Anguilla in various fields. I have heard the cries of the people, and together with my colleagues, we have come to your rescue.
Yes, 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 yes.
At the last meeting in Island Harbor, ladies and gentlemen, someone asked the question, "But how come you don't fight?" And someone else said, "It's something as if we can't come to Blood Point." But I'm here to tell you tonight that I traveled from the valley all the way to Blood Point, and I didn't have to pass through security. I never passed no security checks. So what I want to tell you, that the east can go west, and the west can go east.
Yes. Thank God for that. Thank God for that.
Sometimes my colleagues and I, we are busy preparing for the return of the glory days of yesteryear and to bring Anguilla back to the once-known joyous days. Sometime back, I was traveling from Blowing Point to the valley, and when I passed around the roundabout in South Hill, I looked towards the east, and I imagined quite clearly, as though they were already there, a number of palm trees are lining the side of the road in Water Sump, and this would bring some added beauty to that stretch of road. My intention, ladies and gentlemen, is to assist in this development. When visitors come to our shows, they just travel to the villages and they're not much scenery. but I can assure you that with a united movement team on hand, we will get all that right. Tonight, my friends, is hearings night, but I want to draw to your attention a letter that was prepared by the leader of the opposition in the Angola House of Assembly, Mr. Evans McNeil Rogers. The letter reads like this. A series of actions on Monday, August 12, 2013, resulted in the takeover of the National Bank of Angola and the Caribbean Commercial Bank, CCB, by the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. He said, as the leader of the parliamentary opposition, I was invited, along with my colleagues, the Honorable Elkin Richardson and Honorable Elkin to attend a briefing with the Governor of the Central Bank, Sir K. Dwight Venom, and Chairman of the Monetary Council and Premier of Montserrat, the Honorable Reuben Reed, on the matter of the takeover. He said by the time 4:30 in the afternoon, it was already a done deal. This man, he said, that according to the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank Agreement of 1983, the Chief Minister and the Minister of Finance, the Honorable Hubert Hughes, had already granted the ECCB permission to exercise its powers under Part 2A, Article 5B of the agreement. That is, to assume control of NBA and CCB, and a prerequisite to carry out a process of stabilization, restructuring, and strengthening of these institutions. He went on to say, let me state from the onset that there were no consultations with the members of the opposition prior to the takeover. However, we expect that the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank would have provided a very convincing case to the Chief Minister that caused him to grant approval for these actions. Our tardiness in commenting on this situation was in order to get a better understanding of those circumstances. However, while such information is still not yet available to us, it seems clear that the due process was followed under the terms of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank 1983 agreement. I want to let you know here that Mr. Rogers provided this to the people of Angola on the 14th of August 2014. The 14th of August this year will be 1 year, and we never hear anything from Edison Beard, Auckland Van Pool, or Evans McNeil Ratchet. These are the people who got your biggest They are saying that it should be left up to the Chief Minister to find out what is the position. But what I found out later, my friends, when he wrote this letter on August 12, 2013, I was made to understand that the leader of the party was not Angola. However, a few days later, he went to the House of Assembly and asked the Chief Minister 12 questions regarding the same takeover that he had approved and agreed to on 1 year earlier.
Yeah, tell us.
It's obvious, my friends, that Mr. Rogers was out of touch with what is going on in Angola.
Yes.
Up to this date, we are no wiser, and we have not heard a statement from any one of them as relates to the takeover of the banks. I am here to tell you, my people, just like Sam said, I have it here prepared, let not your hearts be troubled. Neither let it be afraid, because the Egyptians that you see today, who ran Angola during the 10 years of plenty, and never looked back to fix the leaks when it was raining, and make provision for the future, you will see them no more. You will see the Egyptians no more. I told you, in Island Harbor, And it came off very critical to some people. But I want to continue to say it because I want you to get the message. Any attempt, my friends, to put Angola back in the hands of the Angola United Front, the people of Angola and Angola on the whole will go missing just like Malaysian Flight 370. I want to represent because the census, if you give Angola back to the United Front, Angola will go missing.
You don't want that?
I have also told you that during the period of plenty, Angola was being run over by a bunch of frigates preparing for war. I will also come, in the coming months, draw your attention to the need for electoral reform. Since I decided to run for politics, I made several visits to the electoral office here in the valley. And the answers that I get is alarming. And I can't understand how a little island of Angola with just over 13,000 people was operating on the electoral system for all these years with all these flaws and nobody tried to fix it.
Whatever you say, we hear it. Get up.
Get up. Thank you. We are yet to see a resolution in the many irregularities and concerns raised over the years as related to voter registration. It is quite apparent to me, my friends, that the regulatory requirements for quality review and removal of names with respect to, in particular to death, is being ignored. Seemingly, our legislation allows for far too many loopholes, but that is a debate for another time. But if you take a copy of the Electoral Act, you will realize that a registration officer could basically do what she likes because the part of the Act says whatever she pleases. So this, my friends, is very dangerous to you and I as it relates to the registration of voters. I just want to touch on one more thing. A matter that was raised in West End a few months ago when the United Front was down there having their meeting. Where is our concern for Elkin Richardson? One of them remarked. They obviously have not been listening to us clearly. On the contrary, I hear them bigging up Kenneth left and right. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't hear any mention about our former Chief Minister, Osman Fleming, and his contribution to the party and the people of Angola. And maybe they're implying that he didn't do anything. We're hearing nothing from Osman. Osman will love this country so much. Neither the front nor the back. We're not hearing from Osman. The front ain't talking about him. The back ain't talking about him. Now the back ain't talking about him. Give it up to hear with you. You look to the front, you ain't seen Osman. You look to the belly, you ain't seen Osman. You look to the back, you ain't seen Osman.
What's he got missing?
There are two other candidates running in Valley North with me. The incumbent, Evan McNeil Rogers, and Mr. Suckley.
I know what he was sleep.
One day I was down in Crocus Bay and I was told that there was a meeting in the Valley area. So I drove from Crocus Bay like after 7 o'clock after having a chat with some friends. When I drove up the valley, I didn't see no gathering of any crowd. But then, when I passed up the box and I looked back, I saw a little light close to the Methodist burial ground. And close to the burial ground was my good cousin Leonard Kenton behind a mic with a little light talking to the dead people. talk to the people. But I realized afterwards, I said, well, something got me crazy. What are you going to burial ground? But I realized dead people's name is still on the front of this. The dead people's name is still on the front of this. Maybe they're going to come back to work from our last to fast. Then they take them off. Something got a strategy. He said he's a strategist. He went to the burial ground to talk to the dead.
I couldn't believe it that he was here. I looking for him.
However, the headlines are in, my friends. There's new news on the horizon.
That's right.
3 more frigates are on the wrong course and could end up in serious political difficulty. They are running aground, and I could see potentially the destruction awaiting those 3 frigates. And I'm going to name them out to you. The biggest frigate is Fidelity. You hear about Fidelity? That is a frigate that's going to go down soon. The other frigate is a registered Stars and Stripes registered in the U.S. And the 3rd frigate is the Laundering frigate. I guess you are quiet because you don't understand where I'm coming from. But no longer, I said 3 frigates are going to go down. Fidelity will be one from district number 4. Stars and Stripes from district number 3 for the U.S. registered frigate. That frigate is still registered in the U.S. And every week, they're going to St. Martin and they're coming back and they're saying you're winning money. But we can't find the washing machine. We can't find the laundry. We can't find it. We can't come to the front. We can't find the nightmare. Unemployed price. Double A. Unemployed price. Enough is enough. Poor little people. You're winning money. You're winning money. Our lives are an open book before you. We have no hidden agenda. Support the Angola United Movement and all the 7 candidates. With your support, we will come to you to restore from the disastrous mess and financial strain that the AUF has left us in. One term, my friends, is not enough to clean up this mess. One term is not enough to clean up this mess. You heard Honorable Jerome talks about the $30+ billion in results. I am afraid, my friends, if you put this money in the hands of the United Front, we might very well be going to St. Martin and getting some of the results. Because we can't find the 60,000 yet. We can't find the 60,000 so there's something to go missing too. We can't find the money. So who said the results wouldn't go missing too? Keep the United Front out of government. Keep them out. Keep them out. Vote for the change. Roots of stability. Break to the prospect. The dream. The dream. The dream. I can assure you, my friends, that in my discussion with the AUF team, I am to inform you that the water situation that you all have been crying out for so long, in a matter of months, will be back to normal, and you can trust me on that. The water situation will be back to normal. I am not staying in the pavilion in general that I'm getting on the field. The water is coming back to normal. The receiving developer-friendly rating confidence. And as soon we'll be up and running. Let me repeat that. Anguilla is again receiving developer-friendly rating, and soon we will be up and running again. The developers are coming back to Anguilla. Check the hell. You ain't got to stick to the Anguilla. You're not going to stick to the Anguilla. God bless the herald from St. Martin. You will see developers talking about Anguilla's confidence in the Anguilla, but you'll stick to the herald. I am reminded of King Hezekiah's prayer when Sennacherib came against Jerusalem. The enemy tried to discourage the Israelites from trusting in God for their deliverance. And that is what the United Front is doing to you, the people of Israel. They are trying to tell you that God can deliver them, can deliver us again, but the front can. There's nobody to represent you and to lead this country like Victor Franklin Banks. That's what they're telling you. But we are telling you, there's nobody to lead this country like our God Almighty. He is. We're not depending on our man. We're not depending on you. We're not depending on Ellis Preston. We're not depending on Gerald. We're not depending on Edward. We're not depending on Christian. We're not depending on church. We're depending on God Almighty to deliver Anguilla. My God will deliver again. He will deliver us from the hand of the enemy. Every effort, man. Every effort that we try to move this country forward is constant mockery. I told you a few weeks ago, when all the ranking was going down, but the Honorable Chief Minister and the Governor, you never hear from the opposition. But now the election is around the corner. We can do it again. Do what? Why didn't you come to help? When we were crying out for help. But Hezekiah stood firm. And he encouraged the people not to be dismayed. And let me tell you tonight, my friends, tonight I am standing firm to encourage the people of Anguilla. Be strong and be courageous. Be not afraid or dismayed, because the king of Assyria and all the wood that is with him, for there is another with us that is greater. With him is the arm of flesh, but with us is the Lord God Almighty to help us to fight our battles. You're going to find that in 2 Chronicles 32, 7 and 8. I am just paving the way tonight for one who is positioned to be your representative in District 6. Tonight is Heathen's night. And I'm encouraging and imploring you, the people of North South, to vote for Heathen Hughes, the tree. The tree. The tree. Vote for Heathen Hughes, the tree. Vote for Heathen Hughes, the tree. And for want of time, another speakers have to come. But if you want to get a little bit more closer so you can understand me better, vote for Hugh Watson. Vote for Hugh Watson. Vote for him, he owns the tree. Thank you, and may God bless you. May God bless and well.